Golf sickos. The
Literal
real
golf
ones.
sick, the real golf sickos, a bunch of sick guys. All right, let's do this in 5, 4, 3. It was yawning. Hold on. In 5, 4, 3.
Tricks, you know what I'm talking about? That lettuce, that lettuce. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. That lettuce, that lettuce, focused all on the check. Yeah, all I want is lettuce. Yeah, just give me the lettuce. Yeah, just give me the lettuce.
Let us heads. We are back with a sickly edition of Please Let Us Golf, the podcast tonight, because this is a nighttime recording too, to meet the deadline because we refuse to miss one. You got Goldie, you got Jewel, you got Mr. Golfberg. How are we doing?
Clearly, I'm sick. I literally said, you introduced yourself, and I said, what up?
What up? What up, man?
I'm on my game tonight to start.
So for full disclosure, Goldie here, sick. Mr. Golfberg down there, sick. Jewel, I don't think we're technically sick yet, right? But we know it's coming. Are you feeling okay tonight?
Yeah, I feel normal. I'm fine.
Okay,
What's up with you guys?
You might have to carry some of this.
It's not just me over here. It's the whole store got the flu.
The whole store. You got the sick kids.
The kids have been thrown. I have a teacher friend. She said 9 kids showed up to class today. It's like a 25-person class.
Oh God!
Like, so we might actually next pod we might have some really bad news to share.
40% of the class. I thought the whole PNW was sick from November to February anyway.
Well, that's a sadness. This is actually like viral stuff going around. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to get the energy. I'm just trying to keep it up. But I got to start with a rant tonight, guys. You know. Maybe I start with a warning. If I got family listening, if you got kids in the car, you might want to skip this segment because I got fucked twice this week, guys. And I think one is relatable to all. I'll save that for a second. But the first, honey baked ham. I put this on the agenda. You guys said before we went, so we're really talking about hams to start the golf podcast. Thanksgiving's coming up. My contribution to the in-laws every year is I bring the ham. Everyone loves a honey baked ham. It's kind of like you can't miss, right? Like it's solid. You can't mess it up.
It's very Jewish of you.
Yeah, thank you. And it's naturally. We could say that. So if anyone's listening and you got a big chuckle out of that, Mr. Golfberg and I are allowed to say that for reasons you could connect those dots. But no kidding, guys. I'm not that much of a tightwad, not very Jewish of me. This ham this year was $145. I've bought this ham every year. Last year I was freaking out because it went up to $83. $145 fucking dollars for the 8 to 10 pound ham. I'm just saying, like,
wow.
Where's the tariff coming back on that thing, though, dude? $145. I mean, that's a massive increase. You talked about, potentially 70% of the kids dying in the classroom. 70% of my paycheck's gone because of the fucking ham.
I did not think you were going to say that. I mean, you're phoning in from Georgia. It's not like we're in Seattle or New York City. $140 for a ham.
For just a Thanksgiving ham. And it's just the increase. I mean, I've literally bought a ham there
from
every
80
year for 10. But yeah, I think when it started, I was probably right around $60 and it's creeped up to $83 last year. And yeah, 145. And the reason why I know it's 83 is because I was so like blown away at the price. I went back and found my credit card statement from it.
Oh,
what the hell? So honey bake, what are we doing?
Trump's killing it. Killing it. I mean, eggs are so cheap you can afford to pay a little more for ham. Let's be honest.
That is true. Right? What can I say? But in my second one, guys. So I thought ham. That's just more personal. Everyone, it's more personal. But YouTube TV. Everyone saw the ESPN, ABC, Disney dispute. So whatever. Who's ever right or wrong? I don't care about that. But they send out this email this morning. The magnanimous email that said, YouTube, they just feel so bad for you. Here's your $20 rebate. Okay, $20. Click here. You click here. It doesn't work from a mobile device. Go to your desktop. You go to the desktop. You got to fill out a fucking form to like say you want your $20 back. And I'm like,
How are
what
they going to know you want it?
a disingenuous piece of shit company. And we're whatever. This is gonna be on YouTube, so we'll probably be flagged now. But
Well,
I mean, you can't just give everybody $20 back and send them an email saying thanks for being a customer. I gotta go on my computer and open an email. It's just such bullshit, guys.
it's like $1 billion, dude. They're just going to give everyone $20. They offer it. And then if you've got the nerve and the time and the patience you'll get it back.
Yeah, you will. I'm sure it'll be like the proposed $2,000 tariff checks today that the Fed what he say that they could come back in forms of what?
I don't missed it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I thought he was just saying all the tariff money he's collected. They want to pay it back.
They want to pay it back, but the team around him said, yeah, but in a way, if you think about it, it's already being paid back through like lower gas prices
and eggs.
Like that. So you already got the $2,000 check. If you really put your brain to it.
I think the problem is people are not eating enough eggs.
I know. I'm not, you know what? Okay, this pod, none of this is getting edited out. It just is what it is. Jewel, do you have anything to say about YouTube and or hams before we move on to golf?
No.
God, it is weird to jump on. Was it Monday Night Football? What was it? Because I definitely, not knowing anything happening online, I'm just trying to find this football game, and it was impossible. It just didn't exist.
Oh, tonight?
No, wasn't it a few days ago when this?
Oh yeah, with YouTube, yeah, it is weird. It's just not there. It's kind of messes up your flow too. You get so accustomed to like, oh, this is where this channel is, and then it just like skips. You're like, wait a sec, Disney's not there. They're supposed to go Golf Channel, Disney, then Nick Jr. And now it's all messed up for me. So what can I do?
I think YouTube probably had a very good reason for doing this, and I fully support it.
I straight up, I don't have an issue that they have a dispute with ABC. I'm sure it is ABC being assholes, but the whole email thing, it's a non-starter for me. Like, you want your $20 back? I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, that link won't work from your phone, silly rabbit. Everyone knows you got to access it via desktop. Jewel couldn't even do it because he's still using Internet Explorer 7 over there.
No longer. Get the fuck off of me. Let's get back onto YouTube TV. I'm on Chrome now. I switched everything over. I migrated after the last pod.
Well, I can tell you, no interruptions here. Guys, I gotta, you know what? Hey, head on over to pleaseletusgolf.com, the shop. We're going to be doing tons of flash promos. We can't keep anything in stock. We're restocked. I got one of the new hats on right now, but I got so much sinus pressure, guys. I think I'm going to take my hat off.
Yeah, take your hat off. And the coolest thing about this Please Let Us Golf shopping experience for us is that while you're online shopping, we can pull up a map of the whole friggin' world, and we just see dots. We just got data points. Like, we know where you are. So if that scares you, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
it is cool, Jewel. I haven't shown you that feature, but yeah, in Shopify, anybody live on, it's a global map, and it'll pinpoint the city, and you get little dots. I went on there earlier today, Aaron. 3 dots when I logged on. We had somebody in Nebraska,
naturally,
somebody in Massachusetts, and somebody in Alabama on simultaneously right before we went live on the pod. So
and dots camo hats,
and the camo hats, those are going to be a problem. Those are flying off the shelf.
And this is funny too. We're selling those lettuce head ball markers in the Midwest. Like, the whole lettuce head thing has caught on pretty quickly out there because it's the lettuce is what they call the hair. There's
hockey lettuce. Yeah.
We've had some pro athletes, some pro coaches.
Yeah. So shout out to you. We won't dox you unless you want to be doxed. Some handwritten notes went out in the letters. If I hear back, many are saying it's a genius move with the handwritten notes. So
come on the pod. Let's talk kick coverages.
let's do it.
That's please let us golf.com. Please let us golf.com. Hey, I will say I played in a scramble on Friday, and I used the ball marker. I made sure that I pulled out a ball marker for the first hole. We used it for the whole day. The whole group, I think they were ordering them. They were all in. They were telling people about it afterwards. Supposedly, they were telling people about them.
They said the check's in the mail. No, but that's cool.
Jokes aside, these ball markers are the coolest.
They're sick.
They're so fresh.
And I will say this too. I mean, I truly think our logo is awesome. I mean, that's hard for me to be objective, but I think our logo is awesome. I think the obviously our brand, Please Let Us Golf's the greatest title in golf. We understand that too. Our tees, Jewel, you aren't kidding. Like our color combination of tees, and it's all Western birch. Shout out to them, the highest quality. God, it's just as good as it gets. So no cheap stuff over here with the Plug Crew.
And you know what I like to
tight
do?
end coaches really like them too. Like they're really into it right now across the NFL. It's a movement.
Yeah, it's a movement. We need all the assistants, the tight end coaches, special teams. Get loaded up on those tees, baby.
Well, they are like an aesthetic. You have a desk, you have like a cool golf towel down, you drop like 20 of those tees just kind of naturally right there. It's all the different colors pop in. People ask questions. That's what I got going on.
Speaking of asking questions, I'm kicking it over to you to start the real golf chat for tonight, Mr. Golfberg, because you had a passionate topic that you wanted. You said you wanted a pod platform. Here's your platform. Take a breath, gather your thoughts. Tell us.
I want to come with the goods. I don't want to disappoint you, but I do want to say that as I explored this topic, I actually got more and more confused and more unsure of the conviction that I felt, a month ago when I sort of had this thought. I'm like, we need to talk about this on the pod. Okay. But let me just at least set it up.
Okay.
Just things sorry, hold on. Cut this. I gotta go just do not disturb on this.
Hold on. We're not editing tonight.
We're not editing tonight.
He's doing a do not disturb live because this topic is so fucking serious.
God damn it. I just opened up the wrong app.
He opened up the wrong app. Are you good now?
It's happening.
I'm getting me to teach you.
Oh my God.
I put do not disturb on and I'm still getting a call coming through. How's that possible?
Well, you know how it works.
You probably have them marked.
Yeah, you're a mark.
Oh, they're special.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm doing my pod right now.
We better be in that category. Just
Mom.
Okay.
All right, I let her know. Okay. Listen, that better not happen again. So weird things that are just part of golf culture. They've been a golf culture forever. Maybe it's bugged you, but it's just something I've noticed. I'm seeing more videos online. The whole cart girl, the beverage cart girl situation on golf courses makes me a little uncomfortable. I think it always has, and maybe there's actually nothing wrong with it at the end of the day. If we break this down a little bit, I'm hoping you guys join in. I need you to join in and give me some perspective here.
Okay.
But like, men, you're on a golf course. It's hundreds of acres and it's spread out and dudes are just rolling around in cars and they're fucking drinking and they're having a good time. And we send these 18-year-old girls just out to the wolves, man, just to kind of mingle with them, sell them alcohol. And some of the worst, honestly, the most cringeworthy comments I've ever heard in my life have happened on a golf course. Often it's older men. Sometimes it's not. Some of the most inappropriate shit you'll ever hear. And I guess why I'm thinking this way, whatever. I have a daughter. I'm like, I just know this. I would never, let her be a cart girl. I just wouldn't want to be a part of that. And maybe she'd, I don't know what happens to girls when they turn 20 and decide they're going to do whatever they want anyway. But, so I'm like, man, so I'm looking online. There's plenty of videos. And there's this one girl in particular who's like, kind of records on the side things that guys are saying to her. And they're pretty crazy. And here's the 10 most insane pickup lines I've heard on a course from married men, and paying me money and offering to sneak away, literally on the next hole. Like, it's just obnoxious shit, right? And this girl's alone. Anyway, but the same girl had a video later where she's like, but I wouldn't quit. And it's fine. And, most people are totally great. And look at all the money I'm making. And I'm like, okay, and respect.
Quid pro quo.
The quid pro quo. And I'm just like, why? Just a fat why. Is this, who came up with this idea? Is this the best idea? Should we have dudes rolling around, maybe just popping a cart, what's up, bro? And just throwing you a beer and giving you maybe a little advice on the swing and just, do we want more bro culture? I don't know what we're doing out there. I'm just offering a subject to talk about.
Yeah. Jewel, you're the resident girl dad with Mr. Golfberg. So I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way that Golfberg does. I don't think as of right now, I could imagine either one of my girls being a cart girl because of the stuff I've seen. But also, builds thick skin.
No shit.
And they're going to make good money. It's a fairly good culture to be around, other than that, like one or two Joe out there.
Yeah.
It's like feeding them to the wolves. Most wolves are good. Some wolves suck. But I don't know, man. Can you imagine if Johnny was riding around with music blaring out the back and tossing natural lights and high noons to people? I think it
It
could
might
work
be
two
the way.
ways.
It might be the way, actually.
Is that a specific Johnny you're talking about, or just
Yeah, I didn't.
okay,
Just
Johnny
Yeah.
Johnny's
Q?
in general.
Johnny
Johnny Q
Depp is
Public.
riding around.
Right.
He's
I
also
guess
passing out some coke too.
my only thing is like I do think there's a part of it that's generational. Like boomers and above are very much like the cart girls coming, so like we're gonna put on the charm.
Yeah.
Then you of course are gonna have drunk assholes that are trying to be cool with their buddies. But I guess my whole thing is like, isn't it just kind of lame? Like the cart girl comes up and you're like putting on a show, you're using your best one-liner. Why don't you just be like every other guy and judge her from 100 yards away, and then she gets up and you have a nice pleasantry and then talk with your buddies after. Like, don't make it uncomfortable in front of her. I'm just being real.
Yeah. Keep it to
Also, I
yourself.
mean, I don't know, is the money that great though? I don't know how well. I guess it depends on the level of club you're at and all that kind of stuff. But isn't there a technology solution? Why are we even sending these girls out anymore?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like Sand Valley Beverage, or those stations, right? Where
Yeah.
like after the 6th hole, they just got set up shop behind there
Stations.
with drinks. Like that makes, and then it's not distracting because that's another part of Beverage Girls. I can't tell you how many times where I'm like, they're coming over the hill and it's like, are they going to keep driving or are they stopping? Wait, I'm about to
So
hit. I'm gonna.
this was going to be my thing. Like, I know I was going to be the fuddy duddy, sounding like a loser, but I'm glad you just brought it up first. Of like, it's just annoying to me because it's like it's always at the worst time, and there's someone on the box, and it's not a good time to get a drink, and then you don't see him for 14 holes, and then it's like, well, do I want a drink? There's only 2 holes left. It's like just have a station on the 17th or the 7th hole and the 14th hole or something, or the 7th and the 13th of just a little pop up there. Have your drinks, have them sit there. It's a controlled environment. You know what to expect when they're coming through. It just seems like there's more of a technology solution or a process solution on this one than the cart girl's coming around. She's showing some ass. Let's whatever, be creeper guys. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and a couple things like once they come past you 3 times on the front 9, you feel bad too. You're like, no, I'm good again. I'm good. I can't pay you again. And I don't know why we can't just have like vending machines for courses that can't afford to have a bartender. Just have a vending machine with high noons, some transfusions, some beers.
Just run an outlet cord from one of the houses out to the behind the green on 5.
Well, yeah, you crowdfund it with all the residential golf courses of like, hey, are you on? Well, you actually said that, wasn't it? Your dad's club, is there a guy that lives in between like the big gap of the 9th and 10th holes, and out of his garage he was just had his like own he had his own like little bar you could stop in on.
There's been a couple residents that do that shit.
Yeah, make a killing.
I mean, but you said maybe they're making money, maybe they're not. I was going through videos with my wife because I wanted her perspective on it, because I was getting more and more unsure and confused about my take. And all of the videos, you know what it reminds me of? You know those stripper videos where they're just showing off all the cash they made from the night before? Or bikini barista videos. That's another big thing in Washington. I don't know if you guys have that.
Yeah.
And it's the same kind of vibe. That's what it is. And it's like, look at all this. I'm kind of exploiting these men. And I guess it's great. I guess it's fine. More power to you.
Is that what was making you kind of change because your heart was telling you like this isn't right?
Well, I thought I was going to be a defender of women. I wanted to platform the problem and be like, hey, come on, please let us golf. This is for all of us. If you've got a crazy story to tell, we'll help expose these miserable friggin' perverts. But
then you came full circle and you were like, wait a sec, you guys are in on the bit, just taking advantage of the situation.
A little bit. And my wife said what you said, Jewel. Like, she's very successful in a male-dominated field, and it's like you have to learn how to navigate these idiots.
Yeah,
that's part of it.
That's part of the power. Like, guys are idiots. So yeah, make your money.
But gentlemen, are we playing the gentleman's game or not? Ask yourself that. If you're being insanely inappropriate to women, like, just what are you doing?
I guess that's where I draw the line. Like, you can have a little fun, but like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know her. Don't go there. But but her skirt was short.
Maybe a good rule is if you are,
she got that ice.
Dude, if you're over 30, just keep your mouth shut. That's easy.
Yeah, and if you're under 30, you're a fucking loser anyway. So just
go watch.
You're probably on your dad's account. So, gosh. Well, speaking of dad's accounts,
you talking about your dad playing bass?
My dad is rocking the bass with the dad hat on, so might have to do a series on that. But actually, Mr. Golfberg, again, this is one of your favorite topics. We talk about caddies a lot, and the other
Mhm.
day, I rarely get on Twitter. I don't even know why I have the app, but I pulled it open, and in my feed, the first one that came up, it was from a at loudest looper. His tag is Caddy of Chaos. And it said, really appreciate you golfers that insist on playing in bad weather. Oh, that's nice. Us caddies work 5 times harder for the same pay you give us. Really appreciate it. And this thing blew up. It had, tens of thousands of views and comments. And I guess my thing is, this is not as much of a topic as like, dude, fuck this guy, man. Like, you're a caddy, okay? It's an all-weather sport. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
assuming you're probably at a resort that people are going to visit. Like, they're gonna go get out and play in bad weather. Like, oh, I'm getting the same pay. Well, he's paying the same fucking amount of money to play the course in pouring down rain and 40-mile-per-hour winds. So, like, fuck, get over yourself, dude. You have a very replaceable career field from technology and anybody who could just breathe and carry. It's like, I don't know, man. These loopers are just kind of over their skis at these public resorts.
He's a caddy microdosing on mushrooms, fucked up all day, complaining about he's not getting paid slightly more to just walk around a golf course at a resort. I mean,
And
it's a pretty chill job,
yes,
you
it's
know?
like the barrier of entry is not that high. But oh, Jewel, do you want to make good podcasts and disagree with us, or you just want to pile on this guy?
No, I'll be honest. When you first said it, I was like, oh, maybe we should get paid more. And then you made some really good points. And no, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Exactly like Aaron said. Take a little bit more mushrooms and enjoy the experience.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess this whole thing, like define bad weather, and we make the same. Everybody's just lost their fucking skull here like recently. It's like, what does that even mean?
Entitled behavior.
I
Hey,
mean,
you
I
know
would
what?
say
Maybe
maybe
after
if,
your bad weather day, go take a mental health day. Okay.
yeah,
Sit at the house, take a mental health day.
yeah, and also like you don't have to caddy. Like you could just be like, no, I can't loop that, or I don't want to loop that. I don't. It's like not the player's fault for being out there. I guess the only thing I'd say about the player is like if the weather's that bad, like you really need a cat unless it's a mandatory caddy
No.
situation. Why are you taking a caddy?
That's a great point. I don't want to spend much more time on this, but actually, when the weather's really bad, you're doing less work. It's like, what
Yeah.
do I need to hit? I don't know. Just fucking
Yeah,
good
just
luck
fucking
making contact.
Just
yeah.
get it
I'll
up
meet you at the
there.
green with your putter.
Yeah.
Like, what are
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
never have to wash off a club. It's just wet the whole time. So
Wait,
you're
what's the process for the loopers anyway? Don't they get like to choose from the golfers that day? Don't they send it to a certain group and then it passes down to the next group? And it's like you
yeah,
don't have to
usually.
pick it up, right? It's like Uber.
Yeah, usually. So who knows, man? So that was really more of just like, while we're being a little salty tonight on the quick hitter pod. Yeah, that was it. I don't even know if I want to spend a lot of time on this, but you did add it to it.
It's a good
Live
one.
golf.
Oh, I thought you were going with
No,
50,
live
50-year
golf.
mortgages.
Yeah, 50-year mortgages are coming. Yeah, Jewel, what you want? Or is this
Is
about
there
live
a
golf?
list y'all are choosing from?
I shared a note with you. You shouldn't. Sorry, it was I shared a note.
Haven't seen
But
it. Let's keep going.
well, don't worry. This is basically it. Live moving to 72 holes. I mean, by the point,
What do you mean?
whatever.
Problem solved, bro.
I mean, yeah, they
Man.
probably will. The only thing that I guess the only interesting part of it, it's not unique to call out the fact that it's yes, we get it. Everyone's already called it out. It's hilarious. Your league is called Live 54 Roman numeral. And
No one
now
knows
it's
that.
just it's just now it's just 72 holes. It's
No one
funny.
knows that.
But I'd say besides that, the only interesting news from a golf perspective is like it seems like Live kind of isn't going anywhere, and or there's not really ever going to be a merger. So I don't know what this means for professional golf.
I've never seen a simpler solution to a more ridiculous and complex problem. The biggest problem they have is they're not playing regulation golf events. Now they are. Like it really, like the biggest thing you could complain about is that it's 54 holes, I guess. And probably by 2027, they'll be like, we're not doing shotgun starts anymore either. And then it
Yeah.
is kind of just here to stay as this micro adjacent tour.
Yeah. And then they're going to be like, and our events qualify for PGA Tour signature events. And
Well-
it's like they're just gonna be that feeder.
Well, they
series,
should have special events where you wear pants, and those ones qualify for the PGA if you play really well in them.
Now that was the best take I've heard on this topic.
Thank
There you go. That was good. That was good. Jewel, do you care about anything on Live, or are you good?
No, I think they're stupid, and I think they could have seized the moment and just gone to 90 holes, or and just
One
said,
up
you know
them?
what, we're gonna see who wants to be here. 90
Playing all
holes,
week.
full pants, sweatshirt for every event. Let's just go all in.
We're going full pants.
Full pants, just one piece. You got to wear just full one, like a one piece. I like it.
Damn.
So okay, the last one I had, in case unless somebody comes up with something off the top of their head, because this is going so well. I saw a lot of chatter here recently of a debate. I think a list came out. I think it was ESPN sponsored, of the top 10 hardest sports. And golf was not on the list. So a lot of people in golf were fuming of that. So it kind of went to two pieces of like, well, is golf a sport? I want to save that for the back end of it. Whether it's a sport or a game, my question to you guys is golf the hardest sport or game, athletic game or sport there is? Oh, I got a head shake.
You got to do more than shake, Jewel.
Yeah,
I think baseball.
This is a audio.
I think baseball is probably the hardest sport, and golf is the hardest game. I go back and forth on if golf is a sport or a game, but those two to me are 1 and 2, regardless on if they're a sport or a game.
I was just at a UW soccer game, college soccer game on Friday night with my kid. That looked 100 times harder than what we do on Saturdays. There's no chance on earth I could hang with those guys. So I don't know, fastest people I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know.
Let me
My
ride for
daughter
the
just scored 3 goals last weekend, and she is she might have gotten her athletic ability from her mother, which is not a good thing.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
She knows how to play the game. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, okay, here, let me ride for golf for a second. I think I would agree that the singular hardest thing to do in sports is probably to hit a baseball. I think I would concede that. I think the hardest position to play in sports is like defensive back in football. But I think the hardest sport
it felt random. But okay.
I'll go. Okay, because well, I didn't. Okay, I'll explain that position in a second. Okay. But let me finish. The hardest, but the technically most difficult sport to be proficient at a high level at, to me, is golf, because there's this like comprehensive portfolio of skills that you have to refine over decades to be good at it. So that's kind of where it's like, depends on how you ask the question. I say that about cornerback or defensive back. I've just seen enough football clips of everyone in football saying universally the most athletic position is the DB, because you have to be able to be, as you're smaller than the receivers usually. You have to be reactive. You don't know what the play is going to be. You don't know which way they're going to cut. You have to have a level of like reactive athleticism that almost nobody does. And that's kind of where it's the hardest position to play in sports. So I think I understand it logically. It makes sense. But man, I don't know. Like I struggle with, a lot of people say baseball is the hardest. I think hitting a baseball again is probably the hardest thing. I really struggle to believe that anything defensively in baseball is the hardest or close to the hardest thing in
sports. I think surviving the first 3 minutes of a hockey game sounds harder than hitting a baseball. I got to be honest. Hockey seems like the hardest sport on earth. I don't even understand how they do it. And those are crazy. And ironically, those are some of our best golfers.
Well, they are good. But would you say that about hockey because the physical toll that it takes?
I think that has to be considered. I mean, you're just like, I assume we're talking about pro golf, because if you're not, it kind of makes the conversation a little strange. But it's like, there's just this barrier to entry. But then in our sport, Brian Harmon can compete. So it's like, clearly there's something different going on here from is this difficult or athletically?
Yeah, I would still just go back through, again, as we call it, the operational definition of the question matters here. And so like you're talking about, like, what's the hardest sport to be a professional at? That might be a little different calculus. what's the hardest sport? Just you say barrier of entry, like, yeah, from a fear perspective, but also like, God, the hockey guy that just ordered from us, he might hear this and send his order back. But
No.
I it seems like you could, like, if you know how to skate and you could like swing a stick, you could probably like go play hockey. But like you can't like go play golf. Like, you just there's too much to fucking know how to do. Like, it's just technically it takes years. I'm just saying, like, I could go play hockey for a couple weeks and probably play some pickup hockey and be
You can't even skate,
relevant.
man.
No,
What you
I
talking
know you
about?
can. Get out of here.
There's no way.
What are you playing?
All
Roller
these
hockey?
Soccer, it's clearly basketball, hooper by life, but basketball, soccer, hockey, football, like there's levels to this. But I just meant like you're just going to the rec and playing some like flag football. I could go play flag football with anybody. I could go play. You can't just go like show up in golf and be like decent.
You're right. If you just ask the question, what is the hardest game to master? I think it's easy to answer. It's golf. By far. There is so much. Yeah, there's so much fucking going on in the game of golf. It's ridiculous. Like the vocabulary you have to build over decades just to match the skills you're working on. But like sports, pretty clear, pretty obvious.
So you don't think golf is a sport just because like Fat Perez and John Daly? It's like not a sport because you don't really have to be a traditional athlete to be good at it.
I guess. I don't think it matters. But because it is what it is anyway. It's the most unique, wonderful thing around.
I've always netted out that elite amateur golf and professional golf is a sport and everything else is a game. And that's what makes it beautiful. It's the greatest game in the world. I guess I do get my panties in a wad a little bit. Sorry, I guess I went back on our pro women stance with that phrase there. But I just go to like, man, golf is technically insane. Like, you can't just go play. You don't just like play golf and you're like, you go to pick up games of basketball. Like, this guy sucks at basketball, but he's kind of good in this game because he's just like fast, or he's tall, or he can like jump, or he tries hard. Like, none of that matters in golf, which to your point might be why it's not a quintessential sport.
Yeah. It's like if you went to play golf with your friends and it's like, damn, this dude can chip, but everything else sucks. He's a fat guy, plays good D because he gets in front of you, gets a board, but everything else, you need every element of golf because it's on you.
Exactly, though. Isn't that like it's the super sport? Like, you have to play every position.
Every position.
You have to be the goalie. You have to be the
CB.
The CB. You got to be the midfielder. You got to be the shortstop.
This will be a great reel. We'll just keep calling them out.
You got to
go ahead, Jewel. Do you know sport?
What are they doing? Croquet.
I'm pretty stuck on Andrew being on the ice with some dudes from Canada or Russia and thinking he could hang. Like, he would die.
I didn't see dominated. I'm talking about like this is where you have to view it of like mid-tier dudes. Like, could you just like show up to the rink with a bunch of dads on Saturday and go play hockey? It's like,
look, some people could. I just don't think you could.
I mean, physically I would get hurt, but like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
An elite athlete. It's not a big deal.
Now, if you were like free on the ice with just a goal in front of you, for sure you could score.
I just don't like, is it technically, I understand there's guys that are so good at hockey. But like, is it the act of hitting a hockey puck? Like, it's a fucking big ass stick and a relatively small puck. Like, I'm not saying you're going to be good at it. I just mean like technically, it ain't.
Imagine this. Golf is exactly what it is today.
They don't have reverse overlap and interlock and all this in hockey.
No, that's true. But here's my counter. Golf is exactly as it is today. You need all those skills. You need to know how to do every little single thing, except during the golf match, you can just get slammed into the cart path. The guy behind you literally just comes up to you and just slams your friggin' whole body into the cart path. And you just got to get up and now go try to hit that chip shot. And on the next hole, it's going to probably happen again, unless you're bobbing and weaving. And so I like the physical demands that these other sports
put on you. But if that's your case, you say MMA? Is that it's
worse than golf? I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it. I don't know.
I mean, is MMA more of a game? than a sport? Or is it a sport just because you get your head pounded in?
You're right. If my life was on the line and I got 4 months to train for an MMA fight, I might be able to do something with enough emotion and kick-ass Rocky music in the background while I'm working on things. I'd like go to Russia. I get in the snow. I'm doing push-ups with like my kids. Like literally pushing them up. Shit, I
Golf, you
forgot.
got no chance.
What?
You were golf because you said you have 4 months.
You
That's a
get
good
4 months
exercise.
as a new golfer, you're toast.
So,
You're
so
done.
you got, even if you say 6 months, a year, pick a, let's do 6 months. That's that 4 months seem weird, but 6 months, you got 6 months to get really good at a sport, like, and go compete. Let's just at a college level, you got to go to a Division II college to do it. What sport do you think you could, well, I mean, I guess like if you just took a baseline, it's like somebody with nothing to say, like, go be as close as possible. I know that's relative to the person. Like, how are they tall? Are they fast? Are they this? But
yeah, it's got to be something basic like running.
Like, there's a good chance for golf if you told me to do that.
I think
in
soccer,
6 months,
for
I'd be
sure.
worse. That's another thing. There's no other sport that you could tell me right now you have 6 months of dedicated practice and you got this competition coming up. There's not one sport that I might be worse at. But golf, there's a legitimate chance I could be worse at it in 6 months.
It's totally true.
Maybe that's why it's a game, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't even talk now.
Oh,
my medicine.
Well, I think it's the hardest game. And
so hard. It's 4D chess, man.
It is 4D
Just
chess.
how it's out there. Jewel, come on, man. You're the healthy one. Do you have any closing thoughts to help round out this the worst episode of Please Let Us Golf, the podcast?
You teed it up. I was really thinking right now is the perfect time to stop.
God damn it.
Oh, God. Well, I agree. There's no point of belaboring the point because I know this is just a tease. This was fun. I actually think this one, a lot of people will like it. I think a lot of people will appreciate anti-ham, anti-YouTube antics, pro-women, maybe anti-golf, maybe pro-golf, who could say? But we got so much fun. We got so much fun stuff coming over the next. Like, it's not, we always say, oh, in a few weeks. Literally, guys, the next year, we're going to the fucking moon. There ain't no fake moon landing here. This thing is blowing up. We're signing stuff. We're going out to all these properties. We're going to be traveling like crazy. We might be bringing on an intern. Who could say? Please let us golf to the moon. Mr. Golfer, Jewel, anything else before we close this out?
If you're a hungry college kid who gives a shit about golf, has a passion for it, wants to be part of a growing franchise, one of the biggest things happening in the universe of golf, send your applications into resumes at pleaseletusgolf.com.
Yes. Or please let us golf at gmail.com.
Yeah, we don't have resumes yet. Sorry.
Yeah. But also, Jewel, anything?
Yeah, go get a camo hat. Pleaseletusgolf.com.
Get a camo hat, get some tees, get a ball marker. We'll send you some stickers. And most importantly, stay plugged. We will see you next week. Healthy.
Bye, golf course girls. Send us your craziest stories.
That's just the stories. We're all married and have kids. Nothing bad.
Yes, nothing bad.
Vending machine.